In Singapore, there are almost 100,000 persons with disabilities. As diagnosis and detection capabilities are enhanced, this number is expected to increase. PWDs are often marginalized and excluded because they do not meet societal standards of beauty and able-bodiedness. A recent survey by the National Council of Social Service found that 62% feel discriminated and disenfranchised by society. However, the good news is, more recognition was given to PWDs after the successful run of the ASEAN Para-Games and recent Rio Paralympics. Building on the success of the Para-Games, the Singapore government embarked on a nationwide push for disability sports. They rolled out initiatives and more adapted facilities such as the Centre of Expertise. Despite support from the government, PWDs are still not participating in disability sports. Field research has shown that almost 80% of PWDs aged 18 to 25 led inactive lifestyles. This is the highest in comparison with other age groups. Furthermore, experts recommend sports at a younger age as early intervention. This helps to prevent secondary health conditions such as obesity and depression. When we asked PWDs why they don't do sports, they revealed that they found disability sports elite and competitive. They associated disability sports with tough trainings and long hours of commitment. Most important of all, more than half of PWDs remain unaware of these opportunities, especially when it comes to specific types of sporting opportunities available and location accessibility. This points to a weakness in communication efforts by governing bodies to spread awareness of their new initiatives. To combat this lack of awareness, it is crucial for a pilot study to be conducted on how best to package sports for PWDs. This is increasingly relevant because more and more facilities and initiatives are in the pipeline. Hence, our goal is to build an arsenal of knowledge for future advertisers and campaigners of disability sports. To understand PWDs and disability sports better, we consulted experts who suggested that we include an element of challenge as a motivation. After much brainstorming, we decided to base our project on challenging PWDs to project their ability. For this, we came up with 4 messages and shortlisted 2 during our preliminary message testing with 7 PWDs. And we found that fun and social benefits of sports as well as pride and glory came out top. Next, we came up with several tactics including the redesigning of the International Symbol of Access signs, otherwise known as ISOA. Leveraging the conventional ISOA signs found in accessible toilets and lifts, we challenge PWD's perception of themselves by projecting their abilities through sports. The signs are designed to attract attention and generate conversations among PWDs and the general public to raise awareness about sporting opportunities available here in Singapore. We created 2 versions based on fun and social benefits and pride and glory. Accessible toilets are one of the few touch points for us to reach out to PWDs. Hence, we want to capitalize the opportunity to transport PWDs to a virtual sporting environment. This will be achieved by plastering decals on the toilet walls to depict various sport scenarios. Acknowledging the fact that we can't change all the ISOA signs, accessible toilets, and lifts in Singapore, and PWDs may not come across the ones that we actually do change. We are tapping on social media to expand our reach. Based on our survey, around 93% of PWDs are also users of YouTube and Facebook. Therefore, we came up with a social video with a call to join sports programs. For this, we also created 2 versions, one for fun and social benefits and the other for pride and glory. Thereafter, we proceeded to test these tactics with 5 PWDs through semi-structured interviews. Considering how the Singapore Disability Sports Council is the main disability sports organisation in Singapore with an agenda to nurture national athletes, we thought that pride and glory would be favoured over fun and social benefits. The results were unexpected because all the PWDs we interviewed were more responsive to a message which promotes recreational sports among their community. One interviewee said that it looks more fun because a lot of us play for friends and well-being. Another said that he was more enchanted by the community element. So it turns out that the idea of national recognition earned by doing sports does not really appeal to the ordinary PWDs on the street. Apart from finding out what kind of message appeals to PWDs, we also discovered something else along the way. The effect of a compounding message was shown to be more effective than the singular message, which only tested pride and glory. PWDs were more receptive to campaign materials which consisted of both role modeling and the pride of representing Singapore, as compared to collaterals with only pride and glory. With regards to marketing sports to PWDs, always remember that it has to be relatable to the everyday PWD. Future campaign efforts could test out the effectiveness of campaign outreach to PWDs by placing these messages online and through outdoor advertising. Apart from that, in place of a storyboard, future campaigns can test messages using mock-up films that will be a closer resemblance to the actual campaign collateral. This will be useful for budget allocation, and the findings will be more applicable to other similar campaigns. Hopefully, this session has been useful and allowed you to gain deeper insights on promoting sports to PWDs. For more information, head on over to facebook.com/projectdisability and like our video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.